I had a feeling we were going to see something cool when we got here today. Hey ho, Keegan the Vlog here. Welcome back to the channel, and pulling into the shop for the first time in a week. I have a job now, so I don't get to come here every day. And last time I was here, Steve was talking about going to look at a vehicle, something pretty cool. And I have a suspicion we're gonna open this door and see it parked in the garage. Yes! There we are. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I was right. There it is. It is a Suzuki Every. Look at this little guy. Oh my goodness. And it's a stick shift. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a cool little van. I had a feeling we were going to see something cool when we got here today. The Suzuki Every is actually born from the Suzuki Kei. In 1961, the Japanese domestic market introduced this vehicle as a Kei platform car, Kei. What year is it?
92.
Wow, I would have guessed 80s, but okay.
1992 puts this as a 9th generation example of the platform. The Kei platform has several limitations, including size and displacement of the engine. So a maximum length of 3.4 meters, maximum width of 1.48 meters, and a maximum height of 2 meters, with a maximum engine displacement of 660 cubic centimeters.
I don't think they'd ever lubricated it.
Oh,
and
wow.
one of the things she says is, well, we have this problem with it. The side doors always come off the track.
So you looped it, I guess.
Yeah, but we still managed to knock it off the track.
It's a little bit more complicated to access this engine bay than a Vanagon, for example.
Crank roll down windows on the big doors too. That's so cool. What?
I'm slowly learning how you do this neatly. For some, oddly, it's fastened here. You would have thought they would have. I mean, I guess you can take the strip off,
But just to access the engine hatch.
Yeah.
All right.
But you don't really ever have to do that. You fill the oil from, you see that right by your knee, that little...
This access hatch? Yeah.
That's where you fill the oil. The water is filled on the other side. There's the windshield washer bottle and the coolant overflow are in that side. And then the dipstick is, we have to wait till we close the side there. Dipstick's in the wheel well. Behind the wheel.
Nice. Of course it is. Look at that little guy. Oh, it's a 3-cylinder.
Yep. 660 cc, because this is a Kei car, a Japanese Kei car, so they're limited to 660 cc. 5-speed. Pretty air conditioning.
It has air conditioning. Yeah, look at that.
Except it's not working.
Of course it's not. It looks like it has the R12 fittings on it too, so
Yes.
that's old school.
Yeah. But
Look at that. Very simple design, isn't it?
it is, and surprisingly accessible.
Yeah.
I mean, something tells me it's probably not real hard to pull the engine up. See the yellow thing right there?
Oh my goodness, look at that. Right there. There's where you check the oil. In an Every.
Jim's helping Steve adjust the mirrors for our little tradition of a first drive to the local park next door. Now, all old cars have some quirks. This one has a little bit of an annoying problem of not letting the door open. Unclear what's going on there. They had the door cards off on both sides and could not find any reason for this.
It's like
Doesn't feel like it's
some combination of things that sometimes work.
And here's the other tradition we have, the first arrival at Cars and Coffee with a new vehicle.
And using the golf course knows you stole that. You're on the right side of the car, too. It's a Kei car, right? It is, right?
Oh, I bet.
One small ones.
Do they use them as taxi cabs or anything?
Suzuki.
Good morning. Now here's our first good look on the inside of this thing. It really has the feel of an early 90s Toyota, to the climate controls, the vents, the dashboard material, the steering wheel, the instrument cluster. And I'm still fascinated by those cranked down giant windows. I think that's great.
You know, the cover from cigarette matches. He puts it in the lock, so when we go back, it's open the door. You know,
And as Jim and Hugh have figured out, it makes a fantastic tailgating vehicle.
this one. No, would you like to buy a almost brand new car?
An almost brand new car.
Yeah, it's great on gas, runs like a top. Giving it away. $9 grand. It was 10 yesterday, but anybody with glasses and a shirt like that, $9 grand.
All day long.
Would be good advertising for me.
The clown car, yeah.
Pounds can you fit in?
It's actually a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the out.
It is comfortable. It's shaded.
Shady, yeah, it is nice. I like shade.
And we have a shaded skylight.
That's right.
here.
You can put a tent right over it. It'd be perfect.
Don't need a tent.
Well, I mean,
Now it's time to go for a ride.
Ha!
I even remember to get in the right side.
Look at that. Was this in here, or did you
No.
put it in here? Okay.
That's my $21 radio.
Yeah, this is also the one that Andy
Yeah.
raves about, right?
It is.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of power.
Yeah, but that's all of it.
That's all of it. That was it. Do you know what the rated horsepower is?
45, I think.
45! Wow, this is even less than the diesel.
But it probably weighs less.
True.
Which is actually sort of its comfortable cruising speed. I mean, it'll go faster, but it seems pretty relaxed.
The instrument cluster is reminiscent of like 90s Toyotas and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, it's so, that vintage Japanese, it's not funny.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I find, everything is very familiar to, at Japanese cars.
Look how much space is there between the...
Yeah, you don't have too much trouble getting between the
No,
lines.
no.
Narrow and tall.
And now it's my turn to drive. Look at this. Right-hand drive.
The most difficult thing to remember is that the directional signals are on that side.
Got it. All right.
19% of AirPod users have worn them during sex, which isn't surprising because 100% of AirPod users are the worst.
And I find starting it in second makes so much more sense because it's got the first gear is just so ridiculously low.
Oh wow, that feels like a first gear. Oh my goodness, this feels so weird. Brakes are a little squishy. Oh yeah, that doesn't have much power at all, does it? First time driving a right-hand drive car. It's actually not that different.
It isn't.
It's not that bad to do.
Yeah. Just say the thing that takes the most practice is remembering that which side the direction is,
Yeah.
and not turning the windshield wipers on, which happened for a few times.
You don't have a tack, but man, you can hear it. You can hear it winding up back there. That's
Yeah, I actually bought a tag for it. It's just I've got to wire it all the way to the back and all that. It's a relatively quiet engine.
yeah.
It'd sort of be nice to know what it's doing. Cruising at
60 kph.
Yeah, that's 35.
Yeah. It's different. It is different driving on the side. Well, I can no longer claim that I've never driven a right-hand drive vehicle.
And still on the original tank of gas that came with the car too. Well, how many miles on the
144.
Okay, so that's kilometers.
And you're still above the halfway mark.
Yep.
Even though Steve warned me twice, I still reached for the wrong side.
It's weird being a passenger on this side, frankly.
Yes. Get back where we found
Yeah,
it.
might as well. I got the timing belt yesterday and everything for it,
Yeah.
so I'm going to decide whether I want to get into that today. Just open and everything.
And once again, Steve is stuck inside.
With this. I don't know why this happens.
It's the door lock mechanism that
Yeah.
not quite unlocking.
Yeah, we took it apart. We took the other side apart because it happened on the other side too.
And it doesn't,
figure out anything.
it's not the outside doesn't do anything either. It's not like you can just reach out and,
Then, well, hell with it.
all right, Dukes of Hazzard style.
How did they do it? Through the
Climb
window?
through the window.
I'm not going
No, you're not doing that. Well, there you have it. My first time driving a right-hand drive vehicle. Uneventful. Pretty cool. Irregular car review. Thumbs up. This one's pretty cool.